I think I may be back. I show that I am sort of back. I don't know yet. We'll find out in a second when reactions start coming in. Oh, there we go. You can hear me? Are you seeing me and Peter? Because that's what I've got up. And I'm back. Hi. Hi. Something is going on with the internet here today. Okay. We are definitely back. Probably not on YouTube still, but Facebook, it looks like we've got you. And it looks like we've got you back in the same place. Got me back in the same place. So that's good. So, back to it. Hi. I am back. Yay is right. A little rocky today. Yeah, I keep getting streaming errors. So, I guess I'll have to talk fast and get finished quickly. All right, let's see. I was talking about myself and this fabulous guy, Mr. Peter Linz, puppeteer extraordinaire. And here's a close-up, just because you need it. You need these two grizzled guys saying hello. All these shocked faces. Isn't that amazing? He's so great. Met him, and I met Alice Deneen when they were working on, as I recall, Puzzle Place. Way back when we did the Character Counts, Kids for Character video. And we did that at Universal Studios, Florida. And that was, that was such a great experience. And then when I came to New York, I got in touch with Peter, and he took me to, he actually took me to the studio in Brooklyn where they shoot Sesame Street, and I got to see all kinds of stuff there. It's like they were shooting. I met a few Muppeteers, not Muppeteers actually. They are puppeteers who do the Muppets. I met, anyway, I met a couple of them there, and kind of, again, from a distance, I wasn't really deep in the set or anything with them. I just said hello from, about 50 feet away, I think. Anyway, so that was fun. That was a lot of fun. And met Alice Deneen at the same time back on the Character Counts thing. And while I was in New York on that same trip, Alice and I got together and said hello. And we got to, we went to an art gallery and stuff. And we actually went to an art gallery where I have collected some things, some animation art. And we looked at animation puppets from stop motion animation puppets from The Nightmare Before Christmas, and we hung out at Toy Fair, and that was a great day. So Alice, if you're there, it was so great to see you, and it was great to see you on the set. I actually got to see Alice on set for the Muppets set just one time on the very last day, and so it was great to see you, and it was great to see you, Peter. And so, that's about it for now for that. If you have any questions about that, let me see what we can answer here. What do we have? Oh, we had a favorite from Haley. Haley was asking about Star Wars versus Star Trek. So Haley, if you want to ask your question again, I can put it up this time because it doesn't. Whenever there's a glitch like that, the comments all go away and then they come back when the stream starts up again. But yeah, asking about Star Wars versus Star Trek, and I personally am a lover of both because they're very different. Anybody who has is familiar with either one knows that. There you are. Thank you for doing that. See. Haley asked, do you like Star Wars or Star Trek? And it's not an or question. It's actually, for me, it's an and thing because I love them both. Like anything else, when it's produced well, I love it. When it's written well, I absolutely love it. There are a few of the Star Wars movies that I have a problem with, that are just not the greatest. But, I saw the original Star Wars movie, not A New Hope. Not episode, what was it? Episode 4. No. it wasn't that movie. It was a movie called Star Wars, and Han shot first. I want you to remember that. I witnessed it in the theater 21 times. I kid you not. I saw the original Star Wars movie in the theater 21 times because I was studying it for different aspects, for for sound design and for scoring and for matte paintings and for all kinds of different things. And I would go into the theater and I would watch the movie just for one thing, concentrate on one aspect of filmmaking. And then I would come back and every third time or fourth time I'd come in and just enjoy it, which was great. So that was a lot of fun. But I grew up with the original series of Star Trek. And, when I was in college, we used to go to this place where there was a TV, kind of a lounge, and we would hang out and we'd watch Star Trek I think it was like every Friday night or whatever. And that was great. It was awesome. And I have been watching, my brother. My brother is trying to get me to start up on a private joke, and I'll just leave it where it is. I'm acknowledging my handout thing. Okay. So anyway, Star Wars is awesome from time to time, and most of the time, and there have been some pretty good series lately. I think The Mandalorian is not quite as strong as lately as some other things. Really liked Andor. Andor was excellent, super great writing. I love the fact that they understand that not everybody wants to see constant space opera, and so that was an awesome thing. It's funny, I had not seen Star Trek Discovery except for the first 2 or 3 episodes back when it first came out, and I got so focused on other things that I never finished watching it. But I started binging it about, I guess, a week or two ago, and I'm partway through the second season now, and it's really great. I mean, the writing is fantastic. Really good plot lines and twists and really good characters. The characters have depth, and the conflicts feel real, and the acting, the performances are excellent. Just really amazing stuff going on. I'm a little bit iffy on their Spock. I'm only 2 episodes into the one where Spock actually appears after he's been teased for so long. But yeah, I mean, May the 4th be with you. I'm a fan of that. I didn't get a chance to post anything for that, but yeah, May the 4th be with you. And yesterday was Revenge of the 6th, as you might know. But yeah, I mean, it's like a oh, look at this. Kaylin says, my cousin is the star of that show, Sonia Martin Green. That's fantastic. Sonia, her name is Sonia. Is it Sonia Martin Green? Is she the she's the lead on Discovery. Oh, how do I not know her first name? That doesn't seem right. I'm not remembering her name correctly, but that's amazing. Congratulations. You come from a good family. She's super talented. I have been incredibly impressed with her performances. Just really focused, she's one of those great actors who can connect with whoever she's working with, and just, the chemistry is always strong with whoever she's working with. And she's going to have an amazing career. She really is. Let's see, who else did we want to see? I'm going to have to look for some comments here. Let's see. Oh, I see. What are you asking? Oh, we have this. While we're here, we're branching off now from Star Wars and Star Trek into this. But yes, I love them both, and I will continue. I'm looking forward to seeing the rest of Discovery. I kind of want to slow down on it so that I don't binge it all up at once. But yeah, it's pretty great. I need to see the new Christopher Pike show as well. He is great. That actor's excellent as well. Alice is asking, do you keep in touch with the Barney stars? And I take it you mean the kid cast members. And yes, I do. Some. I don't. I'm out of touch with some, and I'm in touch with others. And I love being in touch with them. Most of them on Facebook generally, and we trade comments and messages and such off and on, and it's really great to stay in touch with folks, especially when just there's so many amazingly talented people on that show, and they're doing amazingly talented things now as adults, and it's really really so much fun to see people succeeding in the different kinds of jobs that they're at. It's really awesome. Let's see. Do we have a birthday today? I think we may. Let's take a look. We may have one or two. As a matter of fact, yes. So, what? Ryan demands a birthday wish. So, here it is for you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Ryan.
Happy birthday, Ryan! Yay! Hello, my friend. How are you? Oh, I'm out of focus. There I am. Hi. How are you? I hope you're having a great birthday. Yay! You're stupendous. Oh, we got lots of birthdays here, don't we? Happy birthday, Ryan Rivera's. Yay! 31 years old. My friends have grown up so fast. That's amazing. It makes me feel so old. Of course, I am 60 to 90 million years old. So you have some catching up to do. Better get going. Whoop, more laps around the sun. Whoa. Oh, look at that focus thing. That's trippy.
All right. Happy birthday. Who else? Everybody's got a birthday. Everybody's got a birthday sometime. Yes. All right. So, what else is happening here? Who else? I think I'm going to see this. Oh, here we go. Did I meet LeVar Burton reading Rainbow? He was on Star Trek. Yes, he was. He was on Star Trek, The Next Generation. And I loved that show. And oh boy, did I love Picard. Wow, that was great. I've seen some comments about, it just stuck to the core cast, and they could have, broadened it out and made it more inclusive and more diverse. And I understand those comments. I definitely do. I think it's important to do that. I think they were just trying to keep the focus pretty tight and not introduce a lot of new characters. And so that may have made it kind of hard to do that. But in terms of bringing back the characters and what they did with those characters, it was like a homecoming. It was so emotional for me because there were so many little Easter eggs that they put in, which was just fun. They even brought back Moriarty, which was awesome. He was great. He still looks pretty good. But yeah, the Picard series, I was really sad to see that end. But it was just such a, that director, I think he also directed, but the producer who did that, he needs to do more. He needs to do more Trek, because he gets it. He's one of those producers who gets the material that they're working on, and he gets it deeply, and he understands what's important to the fans, and just made it so much fun. I thought the first season was, I had a little trouble connecting with the first season or two, but then they started the plotting got better and the twists got better, and then they started bringing back the old cast members, and that was the thing that really made that series happen. And I don't know if they planned on from the beginning just kind of delaying the return of those characters or not, but boy, it was fantastic. But yes, back to your question. Let me get back to that. I am going to see. Timothy said, did I meet LeVar Burton of Reading Rainbow, he was on Star Trek. I did meet him, and I met him very, very briefly. When Barney was a presenter on the Daytime Emmy Awards way back when. There's a dinner that happens beforehand, a banquet, and I saw him, and I said hello, and I just walked over and said hello to him and wished him luck, because I figured he was probably going to win, and he didn't need any luck. But yeah, sure enough, they did. They won the Emmy for the best children's programming, and we were nominated at the same time, so he was. We were up against them, and it's so deserving. LeVar has done such an amazing job with Reading Rainbow, and it was such a great combination. He's so good at storytelling, at reading stories and such, and understood how important it is, reading is to kids and to education. And so thank you, LeVar. Thank you for that. Pretty excellent. Who else? Let's look for this. What was it like? Let's see. We've got a couple of people asking if I ever met Duncan Brannon and Tim Deaver. I met Tim Deaver. I did meet really briefly, I believe, and I think I worked with him just a little bit. Duncan Brannon I worked with a lot, and before Barney, I worked with him on Chuck E. Cheese, because he was the voice of Chuck E. Cheese, and I think maybe he did Munch too, but we did. We had worked together with Stephen White, who was a writer on Chuck E. Cheese, and then long time later, after Stephen became a writer on the show, Duncan became Barney's voice for a while, and so I met Dean Wendt as well. I met him again really briefly. I didn't actually work with him because I think I had already been off the show for a while when he got the show. But I met him really briefly at my agency. I believe we were both with the same talent agent at the same time. So we just met at the office and said hi, very friendly, and that was it. But yeah, I mean, it's hard to keep in touch with everybody because there are so many people involved. We have special private groups and stuff that we sometimes hang out in, and Barney alums and such. So, but I just love being in touch with my friends from that era, because it was a big family. We had such a great time. We really did. What else are we asking about? Look at this. Mason says, "Hey Bob, I really love your shirt. It matches the color of Barney the dinosaur." Yes, it does. It does, doesn't it? Look at that. Barney's a little bit lighter. He may be a little bit faded compared to the shirt, because he's been out and playing for quite a while. I take him to conventions with me. Actually, this is number 2. This is Barney number 2. Barney LPG, little purple guy, number 2. Get it in front of my face, so I'm going to focus. There it is. Number 1 is around here somewhere, but he started to get a little bit, the fuzziness started getting worn off just a little bit. So I took him out of common use. This guy's just starting to get a little bit dirty, so I think I may retire him soon too. But there's not a lot of these around. These guys are great. These guys are a lot of fun they're just the right size for doing little bits at conventions and such. And of course, I've got these guys too. And remember, I've got these now on the store, and I'm signing across the tummy. Stop, that tickles. But so yeah, I mean, these are pretty cool. But I have I love these guys a lot. Those are a little bit faded, yeah. So, well, listen, that is going to be about it for today, folks. I didn't want to take too much of your time, and since there are so many technical glitches with the internet, maybe I should maybe I should just, call it a day. Let's see. Oh, there's one more question. What do we see? Best gift. Oh, here's an interesting question. What was your favorite best gift that any of the cast kids gave you? And that would be a hug. A great big group hug. Seriously. We had such a great time on that set. We, as a matter of fact, there's a photo of me and some of the kids, and we're engaged in a group hug. I don't have that handy right now, but we had such a great time on that show. We really were like family. We didn't trade lots of stuff. We didn't give each other lots and lots of gifts and everything. But I got a few things, but some of them just kind of personal and private. But in general, the hugs were the best. Seriously. So, well, listen, folks, I think I am going to call it a night, an evening, an afternoon, wherever it is for you. And I will say thank you so much for being here, as always. And thanks for hanging in there through my technical glitches and such. And I will be back next weekend on the 14th, Sunday the 14th, and I will be doing a live signing. So if you have not gone to my store yet, this is where to go. Streamily.com/YesThatBobWest. That is where you buy stuff to get signed, photos and pins like these guys, and posters like the new one that I just signed for Andrew. And that's where to go to get those things. And then also remember that if you want a personalized video shout out, go to Cameo and I will record something for you or for a friend, for a birthday, for a wedding, for whatever occasion. And these are meant to be personal greetings, not something that like you send me a script and I record a script for you and then you put video to it and put it up on YouTube. That's not quite what it is. This is really meant for personal use only. I've been getting some interesting requests lately that people have been trying to get me to read scripts for them so they can put together some kind of a video. But yeah, personal. I would love to greet you personally and say hello and to wish you a happy birthday. And let's see. Also, don't forget, if you're on Facebook, hit like, get notifications. If you're on YouTube, you subscribe and get notifications. You won't see this until later, though, unfortunately, because of the glitches. If you're on Twitch, hit follow, get notifications. And that is about it for now. Thank you, everybody. I really appreciate you. And if I can find the outro button, I'll press it. So long. Keep using your imagination.